sport offers people the chance to lose without it being, a life or death situation.
A titan, a powerful figure who stands out for greatness of achievement. Meet the giants in the Titans' journey in the Ministry of Sport and Community Development's Community Sport Titan Series, a component of the SHAPE program. Introducing Sport Titan Dr. Trevor Alleyne, retired university lecturer, visionary cricket manager, and avid supporter of youth development.
My name is Dr. Trevor Alleyne, retired professor of biochemistry at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine. And I accidentally got involved with the management of cricket somewhere around 1999-2000. Essentially, I had given up cricket myself, and my children were now beginning to play cricket, going to the nets, when the university team asked me if I would allow them to come to play. So I agreed, and one thing led to the other, and soon I was having to transport not only my children but some other youngsters to cricket. At that time, I decided it was time for me to start playing and looking after the youngsters. So I did that for 2 years, 1999, maybe 2000. The university seemed kind of happy with what I was doing, and then asked me to coordinate all of the cricket on campus from 2001. The first thing I really did to make a mark was to have the cricket facilities at the St. Augustine campus upgraded to international standards, so that suddenly touring teams were interested in using the facility to practice. International teams were looking to play cricket there. So we were really ready for international cricket, and since then it's been the real, it's been a feather in the cap of the University of the West Indies. Perhaps in terms of dealing with youngsters, our 2008 attempt or contribution was great. For that year, we decided to run a campaign which we call Cricket as an Alternative to Ill-Behave or Threatened Youth. So we asked all the schools that were within a 5-mile radius of St. Augustine to identify for us the students at this school that they thought needed help and who might go astray during the summer. So the schools identified the players. We then got sponsorship. We got them uniforms. We got them nice uniforms for playing, uniforms for more formal activity, lunch, meals for the days that we were taking part over the 6 weeks, and we taught them life skills. They learned how to be well-mannered, they learned how to eat with knife and fork, and above all things, we took them to the library and taught them how to use the library so that they could access information that was there. So I think that was really big. It's a pity we weren't able to continue that. The biggest challenge to anyone managing one of a cricket team or sports team is how do you balance your work, your job, with the requirements for the sport. So I think that getting that balance right, everyone will not be able to do it depending on the kind of job you're doing. Of course, it depends a lot on your family as well. So your family must be willing to give you the freedom to do that. In my case, I was lucky because 2 of my boys wanted to play cricket. So they were always with me. So half of the family were with me, and I didn't have to fuss too much to get the time. But you have to be careful that you don't leave your family out floundering while you're out looking after other people. So I would say you have to think carefully and you have to plan carefully if you're going to succeed in doing it. So I think winning, promotion, to the championship division, maybe I think that might have been around 2007, was probably one of the better occasions, because we had been demoted back into the zone the previous year, and within 1 year we just turned it around and won all of the matches. The first team won all of its matches. The second team won all of its matches. We won all of the competitions, the 3-day, the T20, the 50 overs. So I think that was a really good year for me and the boys. Now, the thing about sport is that the participants are faced with the reality that you can't always win. And they learn to understand that life is going to be a mixture of winning sometimes, you win some, you lose some. And when you're down, you got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go again. So I think that sport offers people the chance to lose without it being, a life or death situation. And then by the time they come to a life or death situation, they've seen it already and they know how to react to that situation. We West Indians understand how to play cricket. We understand the rules. We have the athletic ability to succeed. And so I think it is just a question then of being dedicated. So if a youngster comes in, he's got all the attributes to be a good cricketer, but he would need dedication. He needs to train hard. You're going to probably have to pay attention to a few more things than in the old days. You're going to have to watch more carefully how the bowlers run in, how they deliver the ball, etc. So you'll have to concentrate. It's not just a game of turning up and playing. You have to train hard and you have to train your mind well. The person coming in to supervise youngsters maybe in cricket, you have to be patient and you can't expect great results every time. Everyone is not going to be a Brian Lara. There will be many, many more people who will enjoy the sport, who will benefit from playing. Lots will make a living without being a Brian Lara. There's usually only one Brian Lara in a lifetime.
The Community Sport Titan series is brought to you by the Ministry of Sport and Community Development. Remember to like, follow and share the Titans Journey on social media.